Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to our Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode playthrough. I have just got back from the Airbus and I'm just trying to emptying out my inventory, getting all thing sorted out here. Think you can do that. Can't you do them in the... I think you can do those in there, but oh well. And I may not find it again. Hopefully I won't ever have to go back to the Airbus because I'm just not... It's a well done invention. I just don't like bugs and it is full of bugs. So I hate going there because it gives me like the heebie-jeebies. Alright, yeah, that's much easier. But I needed tree resin and some amber. Now tree resin you get from this balsam wood stuff. It spawns in the outback, and it's not super rare. But you when you break it, you get tree resin from it. So that's the resin list. I don't know if we're gonna need that anymore. I'm gonna have to go through all this stuff here in just a little bit, but I'm gonna wait. But I think this is... Yep, there is the amber glass. All right, so there is those amber stars. Again, I don't know if I'm ever going to use this again, so we'll throw it over there. But yeah, I am just starting to put together the pieces that we require for the wand of animation here. So, getting pretty excited. We're getting close. So, yeah, just need to... And I saw some jade ore. Oh man, am I gonna have to go back? Can I not? Look at that. We do have two. Thank goodness. I don't want to go back. I thought I had everything that we needed from there. I think that is like where it is. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so we have everything pretty much. A couple things we need to get. Yeah, sunny quartz though. Quantum compressor. We're gonna need a quantum compressor here. So that's a thing. We're gonna have to get crafted up here. Yeah, nothing crazy. 8th degree. But you only need 4 of them, so that's not... Yeah, none of this stuff is bad. And we actually just got the advanced air compressor. So we got all this stuff. You know, I didn't do it for that, but ironically, we have one right there, so we can craft that up. But last episode, we left off and we got the energy condenser. And I figured... Oh, that's from killing the antlion. Antlion? Antlion? Don't need it. Why don't we get some items here? So we're going to need the... What do we need? Lime matter that we need for this wand of animation. And yeah, I think I'm debating. Is this what we want to do? I think we want to do this before... I think we want to do this before the tablet. What the heck's it called? Oh my goodness. This thing. Transmutation table. I think we want to do it before then because it'll help us get this stuff. Like, this is a lot of pink matter and ingots and stuff. Now, if we can do the wand of animation, we can, since we can't use EMC for these, like that's, getting the tablet is, you know, or what am I trying to say? Yeah. Yeah, those ingots don't have EMC, so the tablet's not going to help us get those if we need those for other things. Whereas this doesn't require any of that stuff. It basically just requires the lime matter, which needs a lot of that. So, what we need to do is put an item in here, and that will like melt down all these things into the EMC. So each cobblestone is 1 EMC, each glass bottle. I just had this in the inventory from killing all those mobs with the Gaia Guardian. But I do have 1 dark matter. I crafted it up. And as we can see, this dark matter has 139,000. So if we put 139,000 cobble in here, it should melt them all down. And yeah, as we can see, it's working towards getting a dark matter thing. I can throw that in there, actually. Can I? Oh, I can't. I thought you could. But it should craft them one up, I believe. I am understanding how this works. But what we can throw in there, we have a lot of. Another stars, we have about, I don't know, we have like dozens on there. So if we go ahead and throw another star in here, that basically just gives us another dark matter ball. So, yep, throw them all in there, and there we go. There's all our dark matter. So this is the reason I wanted to get this energy condenser. First, I think you do lose what it's built up if I do that, so probably shouldn't want to do that. But yeah, now if we wanted to, we could, you know, take that out. And what do we need? Red matter. See, it's just the crafting it's too much. All right, so we're like frozen until it sorts itself out. So there we go. It just lags crazy. Actually, we do need. I just saw that flux selection and we need 6. So, I not have that automated yet. Ah, right, because it's annoying recipe. It's an infusing recipe. I usually do it in this thing. I thought I had a recipe for it. Maybe not. But yeah, so the red matter, we need 6 Eternalists. That isn't too bad, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't take too long to do the Eternalists. But the other thing is we can throw this Philosopher's Stone in there. We should probably do that before I forget. So this has EMC value on it, as we can see. So before I do that, let's go ahead and do this. Let's pull out. We can do that. Dark matter. Now that gets us the red matter. But let's pull this out. Because if we remember, this gets used up in this recipe, so we don't want to lose this. So what we can do is do that and set that to that. Oh, it looks like it doesn't lose it. That's cool. But if we throw like one of these dark matters in there, there we go. Now we have 2 Philosopher's Stones. So yeah, I think we only need 2. Well, I mean, if we had more, I don't know how many we need. I can always get more if we need. But yeah. So that the 1 dark matter crafted up 2 Philosopher's Stones left over. That I'm going to turn that out, and if I put red matter, it's going to consume this one. Yep. So consume that, and then added it to the, what was it, 39,000, so it added that. So now if we want, we could do that. And there we go, we turn them all into red matter, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think this is how we're gonna progress forward here. So actually, now I'm curious. Now we need that. So we need 6 more. Does this go faster? It probably is, but I'm not going to get down there fast enough, but it's probably in... Yes. So this one has the speed upgrades. This one doesn't have speed upgrades. So, all right. So it would make sense to maybe grab some more of those stones, Philosopher's Stones, for the Eternalist, but I'm really not crafting like that much, to be honest. I'm just doing 6 at a time, and then we're moving on. So let's do... So there's the red matter, and then, you know, that's 1.45 million. There we go, and there's some magenta. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing moving forward. Now we have tons and tons of nether stars, but I don't think we have anywhere near enough of the to get, I mean, lime. So we have magenta and pink, but let's see. So just really quick, we need, for this, we need 3, 5, 7, 10. So that's like 30. That's 30. That's a lot. Basically what we're looking at. So we need something that we could maybe throw into these chests that has a lot of EMC. Now, I would have to go through here and figure out like what would be something good. And like, what do blazes have? I mean, the blaze is 1500, and we have 1.4 million blaze essence. I mean, that's something. So I know moving forward, I'm probably going to want obsidian, compressed obsidian, because 1 compressed obsidian is 58076 and 3x, and then there we go. So like 2, yeah. So one of those is like 2 billion. So all right. I'm just trying to think here. If I did, I don't know. It's going to take a little while, but you know. Actually, it's not going to take that long. So how much would that be? Would that be 1,000 blaze rods? Just kind of curious. And then we could pipe this in with, you know, whatever we want to. But so a stack is 100,000. So I don't know. It's something to think about. But basically, I just need to pipe everything in here to get the wand of animation. And yeah, that's kind of what we're working towards. All right, let me cut here and we'll come back and we'll see. Yeah, this is something we're gonna have to, how am I gonna, oh, that's a sunflower. All right, so this is something that I may need to figure out how we want to get this, because we need 9,000 of these, well, 18,000 of these blocks. Just 4 of those, which is that. So, I mean, we need massive amounts of sunflower, but again, it has an EMC value. So we could just say, I need sunflower, and then we get massive amounts of sunflower. So, all right, let me cut here, kind of figure out what I want to do next, and we'll come back. All right, we are back, and I kind of want to move this chest, and I don't know if it saves it. So it does have some in there. It's not the end of the world, just a couple things, but I'm kind of curious, does it save it? All right, it does not save it, which kind of had a feeling it wouldn't. But I'm pretty sure, I think you can pipe stuff into these. Hopefully that's not the Mark II one. Maybe that's the Mark II one, but I'm going to try something here, and I have a filter and a conduit because I noticed, basically typed EMC in the thing and went through kind of really quickly everything that had EMC values. Now Ender Dragon scales have a lot, but they're not the easiest to spawn because you need 4 of those beacon things. What I did find though, these wither bones have 70,000, and we get tons of these. Like, absolutely, I was voiding them. I didn't even like think of that. Like we have, this is, we have tons of them. Yeah, I've gone ahead and placed the wither thing there. And look at that, 48% chance. So actually, I'm going to turn that off. So I think we're going to try this, and we'll see what happens. I'm basically just, I'm voiding them right now because I was like, oh, they don't, what do I need these for? So what happens if we do this? It does connect. I don't want it to, I could just pipe everything in here, couldn't I? I don't know if what happens if it puts stuff that it can't Like, these don't have a thing. So what happens if I do that? Okay, those can't go in. So maybe we can't even type stuff in that doesn't have an EMC value. All right, so let's try. Let's we'll turn that off for a second. And yeah, let's just kind of see what happens here. I really don't know. I'm gonna pull that out and we'll turn this on. And it's pretty quick, as we can see. So let's see what is happening down here. Right, lots and lots of stuff. And there we go. It is getting piped. Anything with EMC is getting piped in here. So wither dust, bones, and all that. So if I do that, yeah, look at that. And there we go. We're just crafting up. Every time it does that, it's just crafting up more stuff. It's all going in there. Unfortunately, all this stuff isn't going in there. But, I mean, yeah, that's, I mean, just these three is 200,000. So, all right, well, there we go. Well, I need to get the next one. So, man, all right. I know, like, a lot of people have don't like eat. I don't know. There's something fun about this mod. I have to admit, it is really kind of fun. I'm gonna have to avoid that stuff. So let me. I'll have to figure out what I want to do there. But again, let's just. I should craft up a bunch of this. Should have just a. I'll craft up a bunch after this 6. Well, I mean, it's actually going relatively fast now that we have 2. If I did like 16, it would go even faster. Why don't we do 36? I kind of need acceleration cards. Let me get those really quick. And look at those, they have EMC. So if I wanted thousands of those, I could go put it in the thing. So much fun. But we'll kind of figure out what we want to do with this. And why is this being tick accelerated? What what is it about this crate that says it should be accelerated? How about 66? Sure, why not? All right, come on. Ooh, I'm running out of coal. I didn't even think about that. That's a thing. I mean, I'm not running out of coal. I have thousands if I want to go get it. It's thousands worth of EMC. Oh, man. All right. Let's just, there, 12. There we go. Craft that up for us at the moment. I need to, yeah, let's do this. So 3 of that. And there is pink. I guess I could have, whatever. Let's change this into pink. Throw those in there. Man, I love it. Anyway, so this is kind of what I'm doing. And yeah, I guess, yeah, I gotta deal with the garbage that's in here. But I think we'll just, I haven't come up with anything else that has more than that. I mean, look at this. We're just getting all these things. So, all right, let me cut here and come back. All right, and another quick kind of update. I have been kind of going through all the different essences that we have, and Terra still gives 140,000 for 8 of these because there's 2 ingot. 1 ingot 71,000, so 142,000 you get from the 8 essence. I also noticed Nether Star Essence and Dragon Essence both have EMC. These are tier 6. This is a tier 5 seed. But so if you think these 8 essence give 140,000, that's almost 20,000 EMC. I mean, it's worth way more than those. So I've kind of went through all the high tier ones like Diamond. 16,000 for 8. I mean, it's nowhere near Terra steel. So uranium is one of the high tier ones. Vibrant alloy. There, it's like none of it is anywhere near Terra steel. And I just crafted up 1,000 Terra steel. Just like that. Here, let's do another 1,000. There we go. It uses 4,000 essence, so obviously I can't do this infinitely, but I also only have a 1-1-1 seed. I haven't even leveled it up to a 10-10-10 seed. I have one plant over there. But yeah, alright, so we got one violet matter. There's another. So yeah, look at this. Just dump all this Terra steel in here. And yeah, there we go. I went ahead and I made a advanced big item filter, which is actually really easy. Just advanced item, 2 shulker shells, which these also have EMC now. And yeah, it gives you a whole bunch of stuff. So I basically just whitelisted anything that doesn't have EMC, and the rest is going in there. And I turned this back on. I had this turned off to never put the bags in there because we have 1.8 million stored in there, and I'm like, I don't want anything to like, I don't want like number overflow or anything to like screw up with this, so I don't know about that. But yeah, I could probably even turn, I mean, whether skulls and skulls have, do we even need them anymore? No. I don't know, I just, I don't know. I haven't quite decided if I want to do that. Oh, we got 3. Oh, and also I put the Eternalist fuel in there and got a bunch of Eternals. I was like, why am I worried about crafting it up? I'm just debating whether we actually need this stuff. I'm thinking probably no. But yeah, the Wither Skeleton Skulls are pretty good too. But nothing like these Wither Bones that you have a huge percent chance of getting them. But basically, over here, throw that in there. Look, we got blue matter now. Yay, blue matter. So, yeah, I'm not quite ready to chuck everything in there, because unfortunately at this point, you need the item to get another one of those items. Once we finally open up the transmutation table, we can actually, we can like save we can just put everything in the table and it'll know. Not it'll know, it will remember the item and then we'll be able to get it back. So if I wanted, I could put all these in there, but in order to get more Wither Skulls, I need to have one. So I don't want to kind of like, I don't know what you want to call it, melt this all down yet. Because if I accidentally get rid of that, then I can't get another one, kind of thing. But yeah, so that's basically what we're doing. And man, so much fun. It is a lot of fun. I know it's totally unbalanced, but I feel like it's locked so late in this pack that it's so much work and effort went into getting it. I don't even feel like it's overpowered, to be honest. But all right, so what were you up to? We're up to blue. So I mean, these obviously get harder and harder to get the more the higher up you get. Cyan matter, I mean, this is 119. Cyan is what? I'm gonna put this over here actually, so I remember where we are in it. So yeah, it's basically, it adds up this to equals that basically. So 3 of these equal 1 of those. Which kind of seems like that's where they got the thing for all the degree ingots. Now that I'm thinking about it. 1 of these is worth 3 of these kind of thing. Maybe that's where they got the ratio. 3 to 1. But yeah, I think we're looking pretty good here. Like I said, though, it is going to slow down. But yeah, we'll just let that run. And maybe, I don't know how, I mean, if I really want to speed it up, I could put a crafting card kind of thing and do that, but I don't know if we really need to worry about that. But yeah, so anything else? Oh, Sunny Quartz. I was like, how am I going to get this? Oh, hello. EMC. So yeah, just make one of those and there we go. They're only 1,000 each. We need 50 million of them. 18,000 of them for this, so that's how we're going to get that. So yeah, not a problem. All right, let me cut here. I don't know if we're going to get this crafted up today, just because that's going to take a while for that to work. Selenium gets... I'm going to have to do 2 more of these. I was hoping I wouldn't need to, but I guess... yeah, there's no way to get around not having to craft up those crystalline things yet. Although, having a couple of the items... I mean, really, none of the difficult stuff actually has EMC. So, I mean, like, whoopee, mana diamond, that's easy. Yeah, it's basically, it's these aluminum crystal seed things. Ugh, aluminite, alumite, whatever it's called. Alright, let me cut here and we'll come back. Alright, we are back and it's been quite a while. And I've gone ahead and we've leveled up Terra steel seeds. Now I'm just going to get a whole bunch of them. I don't know, I don't particularly want to get... I'm not going to set up like huge things for this because basically I'm just using this to get the wand of animation basically. So I don't want to spend, you know, too much time setting up crazy amounts of automation. So I think I'm just going to do a whole bunch of these Terra steel seeds. I thought about, you know, maybe getting like a whole bunch of mechanical users, and because that's faster, and I'm just like, nah, I think I'll just add this to my existing setup over there, and we'll just see how it goes. Just to add to the mob farm. Now, I threw the ritual anchor, and I'm pretty sure it only does 1. Because as soon as I moved it from the other one, like all the ones on the other side kind of had stopped, like, with the particle effect. So I think it's like the last one you attach it to is what it works. I'm just noticing it's actually a pretty decent size range, which is kind of annoying because sometimes it doesn't do the thing you want it to. You have a lot of machines like that. But anyway, if we take a look, yeah, so there we go. It is struggling a little bit with power. It does fill up. Like if I let it fill up, it stays pretty full, but yeah, it's because it's being sped up so much, it's struggling a bit with power. So I may, yeah, I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna stress about this too much at all. But I've gone ahead and we've got live matters, and we actually have another one. So yeah, that's just slowly filling up, but you know, it is 3 billion EMC. So it's not super fast, but I'm basically just putting everything that has EMC into here, and it's just, yeah. As we can see, we're getting items pretty quick. So I don't know if I don't know if there's like any faster way. I mean, we could make more wood farms, but like I said, I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about it because basically we're not going to use this anymore after we get the wand of animation. So yeah, just kind of, there we go. We got 2 now, and yeah. So I just need to go plant a bunch of these crops over in the crop farm, and then I will probably, with crafting card, I think we'll just, I'll probably pipe the Terra steel into the thing, I'm thinking. So, thinking about just adding it over here. There isn't I don't have a lot of stuff. Again, I could, you know, make a bunch more sprinklers and stuff, but we'll see. I mean, it's going relatively fast. I think actually, just so I kind of leave some space open for other seeds if I want them, I'm gonna put all these together. All right, so I think maybe, who knows, maybe I'll end up filling this whole thing up with Terra steel. But yeah, like I said, I could do mechanical users, so as soon as they fill up, they'd get harvested, so that would probably be faster. But I think yeah, we'll just leave that to do that, and then I'll do an export bus with a crafting card onto that thing. I do have channels over there. Let's just set that up really quick, and I think I could also get the transmutation table, because that's actually easier than this wand of animation. Now that I'm like kind of looking at it, it's actually cheaper. And dark matter we can get. Compressed dust, I can do that really quick in the thing as well. Basically just put the 1 dust in, get 9, then turn it into a compressed, and then put that in, and then, because these are only 59,000, so I mean, you'll get tons of them. So I do need the neutral steel at 7th degree, which is a metallic infuser with tin, which I don't have one set up for tin, so I've gone ahead and crafted that up. I haven't got it set up yet though. And impregnated diamonds for the crystalline ingots that we're gonna need. And yeah, so I'm just kind of doing multiple things over here, as we can see. I also need the chemical injector for the 8th degree. And we're gonna need that for the quantum compressor. So to get the 8th degree, you need a chemical injection chamber, and it's 3 of the 7th degree plus 1, or plus sulfur. So yeah, I'm gonna get that crafted up. So a whole bunch of stuff I'm kind of working on at the same time, but I think wand of animation, I'm probably gonna do this first, I think. Like I said, we could get the transmutation table, but the main reason I want is to get lots of EMC, and I think yeah, I think being able to wand of animate some of the items, like actually, well, there's only 8. I would need 9 to get a block to animate, but there's only 8 in this. But anyway, yeah, everything else is like super easy. I mean, this thing is actually really easy now. Now that we have crazy amounts of EMC being produced, not so bad. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. I'm not going to get this wand of animation crafted up, unfortunately, today, just because it is going to take a little while to generate enough EMC for the yeah, for the hollow lime matter. So basically we'll do that, and let's set this up really quick. And I have there's a thing right over here actually, because I was, yeah, we'll just do this, and I'm pretty sure this will work. I would assume it would. So export bus, Terra steel ingot, crafting card. I don't know if we actually need the acceleration cards. That's not going to speed up the crafting, and we're probably not going to be crafting up. I mean, it's only going to be doing 2 at a time, unfortunately. But yeah, there we go. So that will just kind of, you know, add to the that'll just add to it And we'll just let it kind of run and build up EMC and gets the... I think we need 8 more, don't we? Yeah. The only other things we need are the Sunny Quartz singularities. I've gone ahead and got everything else. Creative Essence, this actually wasn't too bad. Because I can... The nice thing about the Creative and the Insanium, I can just skip the lower tiers. I just need these ingots, but those are relatively easy to craft up. So I can just skip it because we have Supremium on farm. The problem is these ingots and the coal. Because you need the lower tier. And I can't... I have to craft up these, manually craft up these Superium. Not manually, but, you know. So that is the issue with the ingots. That's why those are so terrible. Whereas, just the essence isn't actually that bad. But, alright. So I think that is a pretty good wrapping up point. We will come back. We'll get the quantum compressor crafted up. And we have everything here. And we'll start compressing some of that stuff. And I think... I don't know. I'm thinking we'll probably get this next episode, I think. I'll just, like I said, I'll let the world kind of just run and feed that thing with EMC. And hopefully, yeah, now that we did the farm over there, hopefully we'll be getting a decent amount of Terra steel. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.